Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Uzair Kantroo from SRM Welcome Support, and this is going to be the first of the series of lectures that we will be providing you for your course in order to help you in your examinations. The topic which we have chosen for this lecture is Introduction to Force, which has been taken from your chapter Force and Pressure. So let's get started. Force. We hear the use of this term many times in our day-to-day life. We might not know we are using it, like opening a door, riding a bicycle, lifting an object are few of the most common things that we perform in our daily lives, and all these require a force. What is the force? Consider a ball lying on the ground at rest. It's not moving. Suppose this player here wants to pass this ball to his teammate standing at some distance from him. How will he do that? He needs to make this ball move in the direction of his teammate. So he will simply kick the ball in the direction of his teammate. When he kicks the ball, we say he applied a force on the football. Yes, kicking is nothing but a force he applied on the football. Now suppose that we have a desk here at point A. A person wants to move this desk from point A to this point B. Again, how will he do that? Here he will push the desk towards point B. In this case, we say a person applied a force on the desk in order to shift it. The push here is simply the force this person applied on the desk. Similarly, when you lift an object from the table, we say you have applied force on that object. Here force is applied in the form of lifting. So force is nothing but action like kicking, pushing and lifting performed on objects. While riding a bicycle, we pedal it continuously to keep it in motion. Here pedaling is a force we apply on the bicycle. Hitting the hammer on a nail is also the force applied on the nail. What about stopping a moving ball? Yes, even stopping a ball means we are applying a force on it. We applied the force to stop the ball. Opening a drawer, plucking the strings of a guitar, moving a piece on a chessboard are some of the other actions performed on objects. So performing these actions is nothing but applying force on them. These are just a handful of too many actions that we can perform on objects. It's not possible to discuss each one of them, but we can categorize each one of them into two basic ones. That is, all these actions can be described under two actions, namely pushing and pulling. For example, when we open a drawer, we are simply pulling the knob of it to open it. Similarly, when we are lifting a bucket of water from the wall, we are pulling the bucket towards us. What are the actions that can be described under pushing? Actions such as passing the ball, hitting the hammer on the nail, etc., can be thought of as pushing. Are there some actions which can be described under both? Yes, there are. Suppose there is a book placed on a table. You can pull it towards yourself or you can push it away from. Similarly, opening or shutting a door can be thought of as both. So we can safely say at this point the forces are nothing but the push or pull applied on objects. Forces are due to interaction between bodies and objects. What does it mean? Let's go back to our very first example. Here, in order to pass the ball to his teammate, the player must move it. That is, he must interact with the ball to move it in the direction of his teammate. He interacts with the ball by kicking it. The ball and the player interact with each other. In the second example, in order to move the desk from point A to point B, he must interact with the desk. We will study more of these interactions in the future videos. Now, since we are clear with basic understanding of what force is, let me put its definition in front of you. It states that a force is a push or pull upon an object resulting from the object's interaction with another object.